Guys, I already know this is going to be like a shorter video than usual, but it's whatever. I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to get on the microphone and talk about it. So lately, I've been on a really strong Melly vibe, and it absolutely has nothing to do with the recent events with his trial. No, but I'm serious. Like, when I was writing this script, I had just begun to listen to Melly again, and then suddenly I saw him on the news with his trial status updated, and I was like, what in the world? I was just thinking about the dude, I was just listening to his music, and now it's like, oh, he's on the news right in front of me, right? It's like, what in the world? Anyway, back to the topic of me listening to Melly though, it's been really fun. His flow, energy, enthusiasm, it's all quite riveting, and it reminds me of two other influential rappers in my life. And that's Young Boy and Juice. Shoot, you guys can see where I can make the comparisons, right? It's like Melly takes Young Boy's energy, his heat, his pack, and his attack with rap, and it mixes it with Juice's sad and melancholy spirit. You know what I mean? I'm pleasantly excited for what Melly has in the future. But all this talk about Melly had me thinking, and probably had a lot of you thinking the same thing. Why don't I just commit myself to doing rap reaction videos? I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Just get myself a camera, which I do have a camera. I have a really good camera. But why don't I just make some rap reaction videos, right? This is something that I wanted to talk about in this video, amongst other things. Reminder to subscribe if you haven't already. Every support in form of comments, likes, subscriptions helps out immensely. But yeah, so why don't I just commit to reaction videos? Like, what's holding me back, right? I think this is a bit of a harder question for me to answer, but it's not like I don't want to, right? But for me, being a smaller channel and already being striked for community guidelines, yes, not even smaller channels like me are immune to YouTube's wrath. I really don't want to risk anything with copyright. That's the biggest thing. Additionally, I don't think it should be stated that while I'm not wholly opposed to listening to music, I feel like as a smaller channel, it's harder to get clearance / acceptance from these artists. So I can head into reaction type videos because I would love to react to newer music. Like, for example, when Jack Harlow's, and I made a video on this already, or at least it should be staked to release, but when Jack Harlow's album, 2022 album, Come Home, The Kids Miss You or whatever, when that released, I really wanted to hop on that and make a reaction video to it, but unfortunately I just couldn't because I had some limitations at the time and it would have just been harder for me all around. But now that I can, and now that I am thinking about doing other types of, reaction videos or other types of videos in that sense, I just wanted to talk about why I'm not doing it, right? And it mainly has to do with, as I said, one, I got striked already, so copyright, and then two, it's harder to get clearance from the artists themselves. So it's tragic, but like most of the time reaction channels who have millions of views and subscriptions still get their content striked or taken off YouTube due to several legal issues. That's just the world we live in. So if you think about a smaller YouTuber like me, it's like, oh, YouTube's probably gonna think automatically, it's like, oh, he's trying to rip off his music or whatever, or take his, music, or have a reason to put his music there, whatever. And that's like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, but that's just the way it is. I want to say this first and foremost, though. I want to stay as up to date with content as I can, with media, I should say, or with music. I think a part of my job as a YouTuber and influencer is relevance, right? For example, mentioning Melly's trial at the time this is relevant to, it's relevant to the present moment, right? Will I update y'all when Melly is freed, like fully? Probably not, because my journey with his music has only just begun, but all this music talk is inspiring me to open up to other forms of media with this channel. With all this being said though, relevance in mind, music in mind, murder on my... Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope I answered some questions like, why ain't he reacting to music? That darn YouTuber ain't reacting to no music? Or what type of content should I expect from this creator? The content won't be changing here anytime soon, if that's what you're wondering. And if it does, I'll notify you through several channel updates. If anything, the content on my channel will be evolving and expanding on topics talked about before or that have greater significance with the relevance of time, right? Again, I hope you guys sincerely enjoyed and expect more great content from me. I have great things in store for this channel. Many plans, many ideas, many men. Pause. I just wanted to put a music joke in there, but pause. Very pause. Pause everywhere. Pause. Just so much in my head regarding this channel though, and how I evolve my content on this platform. That's what I want to show you guys. But yeah, just a mini video so I could talk to you guys, so I can have an excuse to talk to you guys, because well, really I shouldn't have an excuse to talk to you guys, but you know, because it is my channel, so I can't just put, you know, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna end the video. You know, please join me, and remember, free Melly. Even though, you know, his trial was whatever, got updated, but still, peace.